Hey.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Another one.
Hi.
Let's do this one good.
Hey.
Time you're supposed to go up. Up.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm Tom Herpich.
I'm Jesse Moynihan.
I'm Nate Cash.
I'm Ako Castuera.
I'm Pendleton Ward. And this is Hug Wolf.
Hug Wolf.
Another Sunfly Burt jam that none of us know anything about.
Oh boy.
Man, I know about it.
Tell us
Savi
about it.
was
Yeah, talk
walking
about
around
it.
saying things about this one for a while.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, word.
What was he saying?
I don't remember.
Pen, what do you got to say about this?
Oh, boy.
What do you guys say
Those
about that
hands
tree?
are gross. They make me feel
Really?
gross.
That's a good thing, I think.
Yeah.
I remember drawing these wolves, hug wolves, and I
It
was
looks
like,
like a
haha,
very-
this is going to be funny. And these wolves that like to hug, that are like werewolves, but with hugging. Ha 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 ha.
What about that tree, Pen? I feel like the tree is the most interesting
What?
part of this episode.
The evil tree.
Yeah, because it's got a weird twist at the end.
Spoilers, man.
Oh, sorry.
This is an Adam drawing, I think.
That's
You can tell by
totally
that
an
weird
Adam
mouth.
drawing.
It feels atomy. Whoa, 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 whoa.
How cruel.
All right, well, maybe I don't have much to say. Let's flip that.
Flip that script.
This isn't like an intense, dramatic Burt
I have
moment.
I had to learn how to hug people. I had a hard time doing it my whole life. And then in the past, maybe I would give people high fives, handshakes, would never hug anybody up until maybe like 5-6 years ago, something like that. I started feeling guilty about it and decided I would try to know when a person wanted to go in for a hug and recognize it, and then welcome it as a thing that people like to
Man.
do.
I have clear memories of hugging too much
Yeah.
and then like being laughed at, like being too comfortable like hugging. Like when I was real little, like when I was I don't know, 7 or something.
Yeah.
And I was like leaning on my friend on the bus. And I was like, "Hey man." And I was like leaning on him.
That's cute.
And then at some point it was just clear that I just
huggy.
didn't get it. I was too, I don't know. I wasn't hugging all the time, but I was just like
Touchy.
I just remember touching or leaning.
Oh, yeah, a friend of
I don't
mine,
know.
this girl, I won't mention her name, but everyone always complained about how she leaned on everybody. You'd be walking down the street and she'd just slowly drift into you, and you're like, what's going on?
Well, you're talking about like a high school thing.
No, this is 20s.
Oh, 20. Well, even then.
Real touchy.
I'm talking about like little kids.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It sounds adorable when she
Yeah, it
when
sounds
she would do
pretty
that. Is that not adorable? I mean, if it's
I think
girl.
if it's too much.
Oh.
Not in your
like
20s.
all the time.
Not in your 20s,
Yeah, you can't
man.
be drifting into people in your
guess.
See,
20s.
figure it out.
When I was a little kid, I
Seems
hugged
alright.
really hard. It was like something I was proud of being able to do.
Crazy story, buddy.
That I could squeeze really hard, and maybe a grown-up would say, "My goodness, you're strong."
Did that ever happen?
Yeah,
They said that.
yeah.
I didn't want anyone touching me up until my like 20s. Don't touch my hair. Don't try to hug me. Nothing.
Were your parents affectionate?
Yeah. They encouraged me to be like to cry and to be emotive, but I didn't want any of that.
What's a scenario where they're like,
Well, I
"Jesse,
remember,
you should cry. Cry now."
yeah, my mom was like, "Don't be afraid to cry. Don't be ashamed to cry. Everyone should cry."
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, no. But I remember. Oh,
Hey, wait. I remember I put that fly on Jake's head because the scene dragged on too long. And Adam and I were talking about how to punch it up and make it funny while it was also just sort of being informative.
The mother of invention.
And then we just had the fly land on him and he would just crawl around, and we thought that was funny to sort of like punch it up.
You must be a beta hug wolf.
Go on.
Devil creature.
When I was in college, I started kissing people on the cheeks like a European person.
But
How'd
were
that-
you a world traveler by then?
No,
how did that go over?
I don't know. I was too I didn't care what I didn't care what they thought or how anyone felt about it. I was just doing it.
Did it stress you out to do it? Was it a challenge, personal challenge?
I don't know. I was like sort of impressionable, and there was a girl that I really liked who would do that, and so I started doing it.
Do you do
Hey, babes.
two, like, kiss, kiss, kiss?
I don't remember.
You just
I
one
would do
peck on
two.
the
No, I
cheek.
think I
No
would
one
do
would do
each
3
cheek.
kisses.
I think they do that
way
on
too
TV.
many. Really?
One,
always like a
2,
problem.
3, and one on the forehead.
Mwah.
I think so.
And one on the belly for good luck.
Never mind.
When I was in high school, I went through a phase where I was spitting on the ground inside of
That's horrible.
because I was like,
The cactus now?
who cares? Who cares, man? We're all dust in the wind.
Oh yeah, I littered a couple times on that logic. I feel really bad
My
about
friend
it.
was like littered all the time. He was like, and I was like,
it's
that's
gross.
terrible.
Yeah.
And he's like, think about it. Where's it gonna go when you put it in the trash can? A landfill. What's better? You know? I was like, maybe.
It's more honest, man.
Yeah.
I've heard other justifications like that where it's sort of conscientious, environmentally minded kind of people are like, the faster we ruin everything,
Yeah.
then the sooner it starts over.
Yeah.
I don't know about that myself. I feel bad when I litter.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's an aesthetic thing
I'm just a
for me.
guilt prone, I guess.
Bring it in, guys. Beamo! Strobe light mode! Back, beast!
Handsome.
Surely this frosted drink.
It's Jake's rival.
If there's one word to describe Mr. Cupcake, it's handsome.
Handsome. I bet he does a 2-peck greeting. Possibly 3.
But this Zombie first person perspective thing was cool.
Whoa, look at
Yeah.
that garbage can got. Oh, that's a mug. I thought the garbage can got really small all of a sudden.
I did the voice of this, the father of this little gumdrop girl.
Oh, I like that he's got a candy cane gun, right?
Yeah, it's candy cane.
Yeah, this part's really funny. I like this. Candy cane gun.
You hairy teenager!
He like makes the sound.
Yeah, that was improvised
Yeah.
at the thing,
She'll never marry!
I think.
Anybody know any good lies?
Oh man,
Oh.
that's a good question. I try not to lie. I think it's empowering to be honest.
Jake?
I try to be honest all the time, but I fail.
I like to lie
Sometimes.
and immediately tell people that I lied.
I'm gonna try to be always telling the truth. It's hard.
People?
But it keeps you
liar.
safe. It creates a
Because I can't.
bubble of protection when people are asking
Yeah.
you that stuff.
That's like
Well,
George
it's weird because you
Washington.
think you're doing it for other people sometimes, but really no. It's kind of chicken.
Yeah, it's like the boy who cried wolf or the George Washington's cherry tree. You want to stay safe. Everyone's
No,
like,
you're
honest
talking about
Penn.
lying and self-protection. I'm talking about lying
Oh.
to protect other people. Like,
Oh.
yeah, I like your haircut.
I like
Oh,
this
right.
this gray-green guy who lives in the candy
Yeah,
kingdom.
is he even candy? He looks like a troll.
It's like
He's candy.
Is he?
He's
Booger
something.
Man.
I don't want to eat him. He's got hair on
He's
him.
from first season.
Oh,
He's been around a while.
he's a moldy.
I remember his design name. He had a name. It was JJ Boogerman.
Really?
No, that's a lie.
I like that kind of lie, Tom.
That's
I'm
the
gonna
kind of
keep
lies I
lying.
do.
That was like a Jesse.
Oh yeah, I like saying.
Cinnamon bun, wreck me out. I'm not supposed to. Don't you wanna hug? I can't, man. Not even a little one. Oh. You wanna hug? Yes! Hug me! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Which way's the turn? Ow! Ow, my sides. Say no to hug! I smell someone being hugged right now.
Did we have to pull? We had to pull back on some of this hugging,
Really?
right? I think.
I don't know. I think you might be thinking about that snail episode.
Oh.
This looks like Adam stuff.
Yeah.
Twisty arms.
Man, I like Hugwolf's face. It's pretty handsome too. Is Hugwolf a lady?
Maybe. Stay tuned.
Hugwolf.
They hug it out. I thought that was funny when I wrote it. Hearts popping off of them.
That doesn't happen really anymore.
What?
Hearts flying around.
Well, this is a magic. This is like a
Okay, they're magic
spell.
hearts.
Oh
I
my
thought
gosh.
they were like
little
cartoon
goats.
abstractions.
Oh yeah, and she's just really attractive pen
You
lady.
you stop.
Bom
This
bom bom
is
bom.
all Bert.
Oh, Bert.
Yeah.
That looks like a pen design, maybe.
Well,
I needed
The eyes.
So pretty weird looking.
Wah 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 wah.
Can I get a hug?
I learned how to draw anime eyes from.
Oh yeah, that tree.
Cool.
That
She
video
was
on
the
the
tree.
Yeah,
That's
she was
cool.
the tree. That's the twist.
I forgot.
Before, like when you were a kid.
And
Yeah.
that's
I learned it in college. I looked it up. How to draw anime eyes?
Hugwolf.
There's
Sorry.
a certain way of doing it.
Pen. Sorry to Bert and Sanvi
and all the viewers
for not being here.
Yeah, we don't have anything to talk about.